Newport News in Review starts right now.
Hello, I'm Aaron Pritchett, and welcome to this edition of Newport News in Review for the month of August 2010. Well, just like the sun setting at the end of the day, they say all good things must come to an end. And unfortunately, that includes one of the most relaxing times of the year, that by now has you reminiscing about all your vacation memories and the many creative ways you came up with to cool off during those extremely hot dog days of summer. And speaking of pets, whether you're a lover of dogs or even cats, there's one very special place in this city that has them all, as they continue to do all they can to provide the most humane care and welfare of animals, while remaining committed in finding a loving home for every orphan pet in our community, whether large or even small. As we bring the show to you from the very remarkable Peninsula SPCA, located right here off J. Clyde Morris Boulevard. To some, it's just a building made up of bricks, mortar, and a fresh coat of paint. But to others, it's a place that has truly been making a difference in our community for almost 50 years. As the Peninsula SPCA, which serves the localities of Newport News, Hampton, York, and Poquoson, continues to do what they do best by providing thousands of homeless dogs, cats, and a whole host of other animals, regardless of age, health, temperament, or species, a second chance at life and the opportunity to connect them with the loving family of their dreams. But the great responsibility of helping to provide a bright future ahead for the thousands of animals that they take in every year is indeed no walk on a leash, because it takes plenty of dedicated employees, volunteers, and a generous community to help continue to keep this remarkable place in operation and focused in on nursing these animals back to health, providing them with food, water, and the necessities of life, and the chance to receive that tender loving care that is needed for them to return to a normal life in society. And with that in place, over 19,000 animals over the last 5 years alone have been adopted. But even with that great of a success rate, their mission continues, day in and day out, year after year, as they strive to help control the pet population by spaying and neutering all of their adoptable pets through their on-site clinic, offer their popular foster care program, give you plenty of ways to donate with time, money, and other necessities, and a very courteous staff that is always available to answer your questions and make sure that you are ready to make that commitment that will change your life and the life of the animal that will hopefully find a loving home with you for the rest of their life. We are proud to feature the Peninsula SPCA and encourage you to open your eyes to the great work this fine facility does each and every day throughout the year. And you might even want to consider adopting one of the many loving cats, dogs, or friendly pocket pets as a new member of your family today. Well, August has been another busy month, so let's take a look at what's been going on right here in the city of Newport News. It's time to get your game on, as the city of Newport News and other Hampton Road cities unite as one to welcome in 15,000 future athletes of tomorrow from all across the country and all around the world for the 2010 AAU Junior Olympic Games. Some of the best things in life are at your fingertips, as this special group of people take advantage of just one of the many unique instructional classes offered here in the city year-round. And it's helping young and old alike by letting their creativity shine as they bring to life the people, places, and things on paper.
Here we go!
And it's move-in day, as Christopher Newport University comes alive, and the freshman class of 2014 gear up for another busy year, settling in as students on a university campus and as residents in their new home away from home right here in the city of Newport News. There's no place like home, but sometimes in life you have to pick up everything, move on, and focus in on the next chapter of your life. But it's very important that wherever you end up, that it can become your new home away from home. Well, that's exactly what college students all across the country are doing, and right here in the fine city of Newport News.
There's a lot going on here this morning.
As we recently welcomed in over 1,000 new students, which are part of the freshman class of 2014.
Paul Tribble, welcome.
Good morning, Jen Mendez.
Hey.
Hi.
Welcome, glad you're here.
On the campus of Christopher Newport University.
Here we go. Well, you know, moving a son or daughter into college can be absolutely the worst experience of one's life. It usually comes on the hottest day of the summer, and it takes hours and hours and hours because in most campuses, no one ever pitches in and helps. At CNU, we do it differently. At CNU, we have hundreds of students and faculty and staff that turn out to greet our families, greet our students, welcome them to campus, and within minutes, everything is carried to the room.
It's great, I love it. We have a good family here. Our classes are great, good education. Everything's good. About helping these students, they'll stay here longer, hopefully. Come to our football games.
Well, we hope that by welcoming people warmly, by helping them move in a matter of minutes, by making that an easy task rather than a burden, it will help ensure that the rest of their time here is just as positive an experience. But there's also a larger reason why we're here, and that is that at CNU there's a real sense of community. You know, we have 5,000 students. We've had the greatest explosion in applications of any school in America. We could have gotten bigger and bigger and bigger, but we don't want to do that because the magic of this place is we're small enough that we know each other and we can care for each other and we're there for each other. And so that's what this underscores as well. There's a wonderful sense of community here.
Thank you so much. Yes, sir.
So we're going to be there on the first day, but we're also going to be there each and every day that follows.
We often hear on campus we're waving to them goodbye in May, but we're really excited when they come back in the fall. Freshmen come in and of course it's very different. They're independent, they're moving away from home, from parental control, and they have to place these personal responsibility requirements on themselves and adhere to them. So we do try to talk to them very early on so that they do understand their responsibilities.
I was slightly nervous and worried about what this was going to be like and how I'm leaving everything I know behind me. And now as I'm moving into my room, I'm just thinking, wow, this is a new beginning. I can just start over completely new.
We spent a lot of time, especially the first 6 weeks, trying to get students transitioned to what it means to be a college student, but then also what it means to be a student here. CNU's a little different. We're a special place, we think, and we think being part of the City of Newport News is a big part of that. So we want to get them out in the community. We do stuff during Welcome Week where we've got students out in the community doing some service opportunities. We do stuff the first couple of weeks of school especially. There's a lot of great things about being on a college campus, but especially this college campus in this city, and so we want to expose them to that as quickly as possible.
Yeah, when you stand on this campus and you see all the changes that are taking place, you can't help but be excited and kind of makes you feel young again. We've talked before about sort of the natural areas of conflict that tend to emerge when you have lots of energetic young people in a growing university, sort of growing up in the middle of what has been an established single-family neighborhood. And we work real hard to try to minimize those issues. There'll always be some, and we're very proud of the group we've put together of neighbors, university folks, and city folks to try to head off those issues and problem solve and work together. But at the end of the day, if you were a city planner and you were trying to come up with something to strengthen a community like Newport News, you'd be hard-pressed to come up with something better than dropping a dynamic public university right in the middle of your community. And that's what we have going on here, and believe me, the positives of the university for our community far outweigh the negatives.
This is like we're on our own. We make home here because our homes are where our families are, but this really does become where our hearts lie and where our home is.
A nice warm welcome indeed goes a very long way, especially when you're responsible for welcoming in 15,000 future athletes of tomorrow from all across the country and, believe it or not, all around the world, as Hampton Roads recently came together to host the 2010 Amateur Athletic Union, or AAU, Junior Olympic Games. And the City of Newport News did their part by offering up one of their best facilities, as the Brittingham Midtown Community Center was the perfect site to make a splash with swimming and some intense table tennis.
Newport News is one of 5 cities that make up the Hampton Roads Sports Commission, and the Sports Commission sponsors the AAU Junior Olympic Games every 4 to 5 years. This is actually the 4th time since 1998 that we have hosted these games. No one city in Hampton Roads really has every venue needed. So together we can do this, and we can compete with cities like Philadelphia and Indianapolis. So that's really important to have that regional effort.
This event is very exciting. You get all these kids here, and they're all playing great. My son is 11-year-old, and he's also doing pretty good.
We have table tennis here in Newport News, and we have about 60 competitors this time. They range in age from, I believe, 8 years old to about 20. And they are fierce little competitors. It's very exciting to watch. There's a lot of action in table tennis.
You have to come with a strategy against the person you're going to play, because everybody plays differently. So basically, you just have to adapt your game to however the other person's playing. I'm just happy that I'm just here with everybody else, because it's fun.
We practice 7 days a week for like 5 hours a day, just practicing, working on serves, working on receives, just the little details. The people you meet here and like the connections you make are also very important, because I've seen these three at tournaments over and over again, because it's a tight community. So you see a lot of people, you make friends. So that's fun, but also winning. It's just a good feeling.
Brittingham Midtown Community Center has the only 50-meter pool in the area, so we're perfect venue for the swimming competition, which is a long course competition, and it is 4 days long. So they have different events on different days. There's boys and girls events, and they range in ages from 8 to 18.
We've actually been coming since 1998. It's a very good end-of-year thing for our swimmers. They enjoy coming. We make a big deal out of it, and so they have a good time.
5 days a week, sometimes twice a day, really kills you. We went to a long course pool, 50-meter pool down in Laurel, so I think that really prepared a lot of us for swimming in these long course pools.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot bigger meets than we usually go to, so it's fun to meet people from different states. We've been going to the beach some, and coming from the panhandle of Texas, that's new, to see all that water.
It's just fantastic. I really think that this facility is fantastic because the parents can be on deck with the swimmers. Usually we swim in facilities where you're up in the stands, and the lighting is really nice in here, so we're really enjoying it.
It's nice to be on the map as far as national tournaments, youth tournaments, and we get people from all the way around the world, not just across the country, but we have kids here as far away as Saudi Arabia. And I believe we had somebody check in yesterday for swimming from China. So it's very exciting. We're happy to introduce our city to these people that may not have another reason to visit Newport News, and that's what the Junior Olympic Games does for us.
It's for the love of animals, and a job that requires an everyday commitment of a very dedicated staff and a long list of volunteers that go that extra mile to provide that tender loving care to cats, dogs, and all other creatures, great and small. As the Peninsula SPCA strives to find animals a family that will love them for a lifetime.
It's the animals. It's unconditional love. Can't find that anywhere else, but you can find that here.
We all care about the animals. We want them to be happy, healthy, and find a home.
Pet overpopulation is probably the reason that we are here, and it has a lot to do with our mission, and it's the main focus that our board deals with on a daily basis. And we're always looking at ways to help solve that problem through education and through communication and through the resources that are available in the community. The more people that get involved in pet overpopulation and the more people are aware that it is a major problem, and not just on the peninsula but nationwide, then the better job that all of the humane societies from coast to coast are going to be able to do. And in this situation is the poor defenseless animals that are the victims of people's irresponsibility sometimes.
Nice.
It's a major battle. It's an uphill road, but we're making strides. If you look at the statistics over the years, there are a lot fewer animals being put to sleep in the year 2010 there were in the year 2006, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're moving in the right direction. And it's not just happening, it's because we're trying to get to the public, we're trying to make them aware of this problem. And I applaud Peninsula SPCA, the board, and even our own resources within the SPCA as to helping get that message across on a local basis.
I fell in love when I went down there. I said, oh my God.
In the last year, we have had over 1,000 pet adoptions, which is astounding. And basically, over the last 5 years, we have saved over 28,000 animals on the peninsula alone. What brings me back is the challenge of what we do here every day, and also to work with the people that I work with. There is a dedication here that I have seen nowhere else. Basically, what we receive here on a day-to-day basis as far as animals in the intake, it's just a very rewarding experience to work here, to save the animals that we save, to provide the care that we provide them, and of course to share our mission with the community and everything to help our homeless pets that we have here.
I've been here almost 23 years.
It's gonna roll over on me.
I love what I do. I just love what I do. Being around the animals all the time, seeing them get new homes, taking care of them. I just love it.
Let's give them a kiss. I think you should take them home.
You have to give them love. You have to find them the right home, not just any home, the right fit, home that they're going to stay with. During the week, we get here at 8:30, a little earlier on Saturdays. Each cage gets torn down. Every cat comes out, everything gets taken out, everything gets scrubbed down and sterilized and put back in. We have at least 83 cages just in the cat room alone, and if there are some days when we're filled up, that takes a lot, especially if there's multiples in each cage too. It takes a while to get it done.
Yeah, this is the stuff people don't get to see.
It's the same thing in the dog area. They have to do it every day, scrub everything out, take everyone out, sterilize it, sanitize it, make sure everyone's fed and in fresh water.
It's just a passion. And your heart goes out to all the animals, trying to do the best you can for them and taking care of them because they all need a lot of love and care. And we try to give them that while they're here with us.
They can't take care of themselves and they can't go out to the bathroom, and so you have to take them. Dogs, they get walked every day, and it's a constant care all the time, constantly, every day, all day long. They can't take care of themselves. Somebody has to be here to do it for them.
I volunteered for like 6 months, and I've been here for 2 years now, paid. We say we have days off, but we don't. We're up here every day, even on our days off, even before we're supposed to be here to clock in, and we're playing with them, or we're taking them out, or just doing something with them extra, giving them baths, because we don't really have time to do that when we're working, so it's really rewarding.
Yeah, this is where we process everything. This is where we give them the medications, give them a basic once over, make sure everything's okay. If we have different foods and different medicines for dogs, if they have upset stomachs, we have dogs that just have special needs, and we take care of them any way that we can. Well, it makes me feel great. I feel like I'm doing a lot. I do have a lot of people that work with me and help me, and the upper management that gets me the stuff that I need to take care of the animals. It's great. It really is a big team effort, and everybody here is here for the same reason. We all care about the animals. We want them to be happy, healthy, and find a home. So we all work towards that, and it's a good team. We got a lot of good people here.
We never give up on them, and every once in a while, through the volunteer program and the fostering program, we'll find somebody and the chemistry will be just right, and that animal that we thought was maybe not going to have the chance that we wanted to somehow come along, and they'll change the whole world for that animal.
Hey Dallas, look Dallas. Hey, we're going home.
I fell in love with him because he's so small and quiet. I think every pet, or just like a child, needs a good family to go home to, somebody to love them. So I think it's give them a second, third chance, whatever. Just take them to my house.
Bye-bye.
Let them live a long life. Spoiled.
Being active is everything, whether you're 1 or 101. All it takes is the right class and a little motivation on your part, as the Department of Parks, Recreation, and Tourism's Active Lifestyle Program offers a wide range of instructional classes year-round and at several convenient sites throughout the city that will have you doing pretty much anything you put your mind to, not to mention putting your pencil to the paper and bringing to life the people, places, and things through the wonderful world of drawing.
This is drawing basic and intermediate. People walk in who have never drawn before. Some have a little drawing experience and want to make it better. But I start everybody from kindergarten. Squares, rectangles, circles, all the basic shapes, mainly to get their arm in the right motion to draw. It's something you never stop learning. There's just so much out there to learn, so many different ways to do things. And it's good to see that other people are drawing a face, but their face looks very different from yours, and to understand why. No two are alike. And the more you do, the better you get. And what I want to see them do, most of all, is to see the world through the eyes of an artist. That's a wonderful gift. I share it with them because it's been my joy all my life.
And I signed up for it, and it was like a dream because it's something that I just had in my head. I got to find someone to teach me to draw. I got to teach someone to draw. And I found Faye, and she's a wonderful teacher, and I really, really enjoy it. It's my passion.
And it's a little bit like a little group therapy session. Everybody, we're in the same age group. We have lunch together, and actually we became friends outside of the art class. I think that's what it is, connected.
But it's something they've always wanted to do. And a lot of people come to me, I can't draw a straight line with a ruler. I said, wonderful, not required. I can't draw anything more than a stick figure. That is the one thing we do not do, is stick figures. It's learning from beginning, and you will draw, or you will paint, and you will like what you do. You're not pleasing me, you're pleasing yourself.
It's like a getaway vacation, and I just love it. I look forward to doing this every week.
It's a day to play and a day to make a lasting impression on kids of all ages, no matter where you live or where you come from. It is truly a day of friendship and free fun, as the Newport News Police Department and other numerous city departments and agencies came together once again for the return of Field of Friends Day. We recently caught up with the first day of this 3-day citywide event during the month of August at the Boys and Girls Club on Thorncliffe Drive in the Denby section of Newport News.
Field of Friends was designed originally to help with some kids. We had Detective Mark Wagner originally had seen some kids playing in dumpsters down the southeast community, so we started down there first. And the objective was to go ahead and get adults to play with kids in the field, promote positive activities, and also more partnership with the community. We also went ahead and we spread it to the other two precincts, Central and North Precinct. The main thing I feel is that, we have a lot of times the problems with gangs and violence in our city and everything, and this is an event the kids come to. There's no lines drawn here. There's no, this is my neighborhood, this is my neighborhood. This is everybody's community. And unfortunately, I wish I could go every day like that, but it's everybody's community today. And with the police officers, it gives them a chance to see us in a different perspective. We're not all in our uniforms and everything, and we're able to help the kids, talk to the kids come and talk to us. And they realize we are, we have families and everything else too. And it's a good idea to kind of have that communication. It's very important.
It's a good family event, wholesome event. With fun food and culminating in a little bag of starter kit of school supplies. So kind of a win-win for everybody.
That's awesome. The kids out here having a good time, especially with our community, bad things and stuff been going on. And that's a good positive day for the kids to come out, have fun, get free stuff to go back to school. It's good.
When we figure it out, we'll sail the ocean blue.
Everyone here that is here today, they're volunteers. They are from their organizations and everything else. This is not a paid event. Everyone comes here donating their time. We also have people too who are donating food for canned goods for the food bank. That's one thing we ask the kids if they could bring a canned food for the food bank when they come in. So they're getting free school supplies, but we're trying to teach them also how to get back to their community.
Thank you. So much to do and so little time. But when summer rolls into town, we find any way possible to jam-pack our lives with pretty much anything and everything under the sun. But there's one event you may have missed, one that involves a night underneath the stars, as the very popular Family Films by the Fountain recently returned, giving one and all a unique front row seat to some of the best free outdoor entertainment around.
It's a great family film series we have,
every summer in August, the first 4 Saturdays here at City Center. And it's really great because we just don't show the movie. We actually have themed activities based on the theme of the movie that we're showing. So we have rides, we have crafts, we have entertainment, and all kinds of interactive activities. And all those activities are free, including free popcorn. So it's great if you have a big family or if you're people from out of town, because you can come and enjoy a beautiful evening with all the free activities without spending any money. And as you can see, it's one of the most beautiful places on the peninsula, on Hampton Roads. And we get people who come back year after year, and they're bringing their kids and they're telling their neighbors, because it's such an unusual event that we have here in Newport News. And Newport News Parks, Recreation and Tourism is very proud to be able to present that for the families from throughout Hampton Roads. Now, the grand finale, of course, of the evening is we show the evening's movie on a giant inflatable movie screen. And that's really cool because it's kind of this generation's version of the drive-in movie. It's a communal experience. People can stretch out on blankets or lawn chairs just like people used to in the old station wagons and drive-in movie theaters. This is what they do nowadays. We have a beautiful grass lawn. It's really the perfect location. We dim the lights here at City Center, and you're under the stars, and it's really a beautiful experience.
Well, the sun may be setting on summer, but wait, there's still plenty of time left to enjoy every waking minute of it. And all you have to do is set your sights on the square and let the sweet sounds of summer swirl around as the very popular Port Warwick Summer Concert Series on Styron Square continues on every Wednesday evening with any and all music under the setting sun. And this time around with a planet full of blues.
Mary had a little lamb.
It really is a celebration of the arts, for one. We try to get very organic bands, very homegrown bands, a lot of different styles, a lot of different mixes, so that people can experience different things. But then it's also about community. This is a lovely place to come and bring your family, your dogs, bottle of wine, and just relax in the middle of the week. So we try to create both those things. We have the Air Force Band, we have blues, we have brass, we have jazz, we have some reggae, we have Slapwater Band that ends the season for us. So we try to have party, we have beach, we have everything.
Well, we really like this area over here. The concerts, we're really enjoying them. It's a great opportunity to spend the evenings, especially during summertime. And best of all, it's free, of course.
My favorite thing is the people that I'm with, obviously. But I live here, so it's awesome to come out here and have all this and our friends and our kids. We love it.
The concert series starts in the beginning of June and it goes through the first week of October. It can be whatever you want it to be. There's shops, there's restaurants, there's homes, there's apartments, there's condos, there's businesses. It can be whatever you want it to be, but for any working person or family person to come here on a Wednesday for a place to relax in the middle of the week, it's that.
Well, that's about all the time we have for you this month. We hope you've enjoyed this edition of Newport News in Review, as we've helped to open your mind and hopefully your hearts at all the fine work being done here at the Peninsula SPCA. And as always, on behalf of everyone here at Newport News TV, whether you're watching us on TV or online at nngov.com, Facebook, or YouTube, thanks for watching. And we'll see you here real soon for the September edition of Newport News in Review right here on Newport News Television.
For more information on Newport News and Review, contact Aaron Pritchett at apritchett@nngov.com.
Newport News Television wants to hear from you. Simply go to nngov.com and look for NNTV survey, or go directly to the link yourself at www.surveymonkey.com/S N6JXSW9. It doesn't matter if you watch us on TV or online. We want to hear from you.